Hey, hi. Since we launched DocShare, I just wanted to show you how DocShare works inside Zoho CRM. So I have installed DocShare as a widget inside my demo CRM account. So if you see, it looks like a very normal CRM account. You see your deals pipeline here. So I'll just open a deal. And once you open a deal, you will find a tab here called as DocShare. Okay, and this is where all the magic will happen now. So if I click on the doc share, it will take me to the doc share section on the deal itself. So doc share is basically installed on the deal and on the accounts module. Okay. And if you see, I have all the insights here, right? So it says act on this now. Three people opened the mutual disclosure agreement. Three people opened implementation methodology. So it tells me, all the details. For example, right now, I have three documents here. So one is the mutual disclosure agreement, one is the implementation methodology, and one is the company profile. And there is one, there are a few more documents which I have. I mean, I was using it for testing, but I would generally be sending this to my prospects, right, or customers, or leads for that reason. So what happens is I can upload these documents. I'm showing you the CRM side of it. So inside the CRM, I can actually generate a personal link. So this is like a link for a specific person. So it tells me who the recipients are because they are tagged on to the account. So they all come here and I can generate a link for them. I can generate a room. I'll talk about rooms later on. This is a very exciting feature, but let's talk about it later on. And then I have the share document. So I can click on the share document. It will ask me, okay, which document do you want to share? Now, these are my pre-uploaded documents. So either I can share them, I can definitely filter them by tags, or I can choose to upload a new file. So I can say upload a new file. I can choose a file from here and I can straight away upload it. So I can do all of that. Let's say that I'm picking up existing agreement. For example, I'm just picking up this proposal, okay, which I intend to share. I'll give it a link name, and then I have three options here. So I can say, okay, this is an ungated document. So whenever I send a link, they can just click on the link and open it. It's a gated document, but there is no OTP required. So whoever is reading the document can actually view the name, or they have to type in the name and email address to view the document. And just to cover the base, because sometimes what happens is they will type a wrong email address. I have something called as OTP, wherein to access the document, they'll have to type in the name and the email address. It will send a OTP to their email and they have to verify the OTP. Okay. So those are the three options wherein I can gate or ungate the document itself. Then I have whether I want to allow them for download. Do if I want to put watermark on the PDF, if I want to enable live chat. Now this is a very exciting feature. I have integrated Sales IQ into this mechanism. I'll demonstrate it in my next sessions, but I just wanted to let you know that this is also something which happens. There's something called as allow questions, wherein readers can ask questions on the document. We have a control panel wherein those questions come in the control panel, and we can answer those questions, which the reader can then see. And then we have a tracking disclaimer. So some countries have GDPR compliance or other compliances, and they want to show a small, disclaimer saying that okay, their activities are getting tracked. They can enable this or disable this. Okay, and then finally, we have the expiry option. So in case you want to expire the link, you can define an expiry date and the link gets expired. So let's say that right now I'm doing it name and email for ease of use. And I'll say generate a link. Okay. So as soon as I click generate a link, I get a branded link. Now this can be your branded link. So you can define a branded link in the system, and I will copy this link. Okay. Now this is the document what I created. It has 0 views, 0 visitors, no read time. Last view was never. So what I'll do is I'll just go and open this link. So what will happen is it will actually ask me for the name. So I'll say Amit demo test, and I'll say at nix.com. Okay, and I will open this document. Now once I open this document, I have access to the document, the disclaimer is on, so it comes up. If it was not there, the disclaimer wouldn't have come. So it comes as a branded document. You can have your own logo here, your own company branding here. Nothing of Exonics gets showed to the end customer. And then they see all the details, like this is a proposal which was generated for this company. It's a sample document, of course. So I'm running through it, I'm looking at the document, I'm scrolling back, I'm doing some activities, understanding okay what's happening with the document, what I do, where I read. As a customer, I might forward this to someone, or I might open it another time, twice open, thrice open, kind of, right? Now once this happens, what happens is all this activity what I'm doing here gets tracked in the CRM. So if I refresh this now, I see there is one view, there is one visitor, 45 seconds read just now. And it says viewing now because I'm viewing the document right now. And I also have reading document right now. Also, it captures in the notes. So all these activities what are happening are getting captured in my notes here. Okay. Now, if I open the stats, it will tell me, okay, which page, how much time I've spent. So P1, I've spent 15 seconds, P3, 20 seconds, and P6, 5 seconds, all the details. How far I have gone. I have gone to P6. I have 9 pages, but I only have gone to page 6. And then which section. So I have overview, scope, timeline, investment. Now, again, this is a very good thing. I can define the sections. Okay. So which sections, how much time I've spent on it. Okay. Okay, so there's one identified viewer, which is Amit at exonics.com, and then they have statistics around it. Now, let me show you the one which already I had created earlier, which might have a few more visitors. So I'll just open this one, okay, just for the sake of it. So I have 3 visitors here. So I have Amit at Exonics, okay, what all, from where all he's viewed it, and then there are other visitors which might be not known, or gated visitors or ungated visitors, sorry. Okay, so all of this, I see here this is shared internally as well, because it might be hitting multiple IP addresses. That's how I come to know where it is getting shared. So all the statistics, what is there, right? This is read for 7 minutes. I see here, and I see the names now because it's a gated document, right? So Lakshmi Iyer viewed it for how long, which page? Then I have Deepak Sharma. Deepak Sharma viewed it for how long, which page? What is their email address? Then I have Gavrav Singh, right? Which page, how long, what did they do? So all these are getting captured here. Now the best part is, while people try to read the document, if I go to the account, okay, so this is the account which I'm trying to work with, and I go to contacts, all those documents, or all those people who have entered the gated details start coming here. So automatically the users start loading in here inside contacts. Okay, so that's something wherein if a document is getting forwarded to multiple people, automatically their email addresses start populating here, and you would be able to understand who is viewing your document. So you forward it to someone, or you send a link to your prospect. The prospect sends it internally, and they open the documents. You get all the contact details here, so you know exactly whom the document is getting circulated to, who is the actual committee who is trying to decide on your proposal. All of those activities start coming in here. Now, this is a very basic demo of what happens inside Zoho CRM. There is much more wherein we have a command center. We'll talk about that in my next video. I want to keep this very short, just to take your feedback of what you think about these features. Do you think this will really help you? Then let me know. I would be happy to share this extension with you for testing it out. Just to let you know, this extension has integrations with Click. So if you are, if a customer is opening or any event is happening somewhere, uh, and you are on the road, someone is trying to access a document, immediately on Click you get a notification of who has opened a document right now. Okay, so there's a notification mechanism which is there on Click, Slack. You can do that. This is integrated with Sales IQ to an extent wherein when someone opens the document, we can have the page numbers prioritized on what page you want the sales IQ to pop up. And automatically, if the person is there on that specific page for the time you define, so you can say that, okay, page number 6 is my proposal page, or the commercial page. And if a user is there on the commercial page for like 10 seconds, I need the sales IQ to pop up and ask the user of if they need any help, right? So you can do that as well. And once the user chats with you in the sales IQ, it's basically rings the sales rep. So any sales rep who is owner of that particular record inside the CRM, the Zoho CRM, uh, the sales IQ bot will ring up for a chat, and you can chat. Obviously, you can utilize the whole sales IQ features, wherein we talk about calling. If you want to have a call, if you want to have a screen sharing session, if you want to have a video call, it's all possible. So you can actually share your screen on the proposal from the chat IQ, which is initiated from the proposal, and discuss the proposal live with the customer, right? So basically, the whole idea of building this product, okay, and this is just inside the CRM. As I said, there's a lot more to it, which is external. When I say external, we have an option here wherein I can open the command center. I'm not opening it right now because that will be a very lengthy demo. uh, but if you go to the command center, you have a lot more features and you can do a lot more. Okay, so if you need access to this, happy to provide you a free trial of it. Any questions, please do ask me. Hope this will really help the Zoho ecosystem to close deals, because I had a problem closing deals and I thought, okay, something like this would be really helpful. And that's where I got this implemented. If you think this is something which will help you, uh, let me know. Happy to give you a demo of how it works. Cheers.